We know exactly why we're here. We know exactly what we're here for. I am so unbelievably excited. I wish I could have captured my reaction when I first saw this announcement. It was almost like fate. I saw the very first announcement and then I checked out nothing else, no teasers, no nothing, because I wanted to save myself for this moment for you guys. But I saw it on Instagram. It was like a motion sort of image of like a city. Then I read the words, JEONGHAN X WONWOO, and I was so unbelievably hyped. Not just because 17 is my favorite group. Not just because JEONGHAN is my favorite member. An alt bias, as some would say. But also because the pairing with WONWOO, I knew exactly what it was going to be based on just the member pairing. I know that this is already going to be a very dark and sort of sexy, yet cunningly sexy music video. There's a sort of subtlety and a mystique to both those members' energies that I definitely knew that they were going to capitalize on in the concept. Now, how they're going to do it in the song? Well, we're just going to have to find out. How they're going to do it in the music video? We're just going to have to find out. So without further ado, let's check out 어젯밤, which is last night in Korean. Although I believe they're promoting this as This Man. This Man. I'm already excited about the title. And guitar by Park Ju-won. I'm not too familiar with Park Ju-won, but he is a guitarist, a very famous guitarist, and worked on an IU song, I believe. But let's go. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Out the gate, the opening is already so just... Oh my god, I got, oh my god, I'm getting chills. When they say guitar, this is not what I was expecting. Oh my god, I literally have chills listening to this. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, first, this guitar is incredible, but second, this post-chorus, oh my god. Is JEONGHAN chasing WONWOO? Oh. Oh my god, this music video. Oh my. Whoa. 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 What the Wow. Wow. There's more. Gentle little tear. Beautiful logo. Oh my. That was everything I thought it was going to be and more. That was exactly what I thought it was going to be, at least just like on a baseline conceptual level. I knew it would be something dark and sexy, but I did not expect them to do it in that way. It was very beautiful and a little. It was more hauntingly beautiful. I was going to say it's a little horror-esque, but no, not really a horror. A lot of that is driven by both the cinematography, them going for this. It looks like they shot this in Japan too, but the cinematography is very much more a Japanese film grade aesthetic, especially like sort of like a Japanese film photo aesthetic. But then, as well as those beautiful shots, the sequence of the artistically patterned out setups, you know, just out the gate, from the opening of JEONGHAN standing there, surrounded by everyone on the floor, it gives you a really kind of creepy feeling. I got chills several times watching this. Even from the first, like the female voice whispering, "Who wouldn't want to go with him?" was already like, it gave me tingles. And then JEONGHAN's voice on this gave me tingles. And then WONWOO's voice, very, very powerfully contrasting JEONGHAN's voice, gave me tingles. And then the guitar gave me tingles. And then you have that post chorus, which I wasn't expecting something so light and fleeting, but if you watch the music video, it pairs with it very, very well. But obviously they created the song first, so then I really have to just there was a credit for the story writer as well. I have to really credit the story writer for writing such a mysterious yet hauntingly beautiful concept for them. And capitalizing on this song. I think with those guitars, it sounds very romantic. It sounds very fast and fleeting, but their decision to not show any choreography in this, hell, I don't know if there will be choreography for this, for their promotional stuff. We'll just have to wait and see. But I feel like so much of this was exactly what I expected, and yet also very, very ambitious in that way. I feel like I covered the song and the music video right there really quick. Those are just my first impressions. We're definitely going to watch this again, because what's going on? I'm getting the impression that JEONGHAN is... I wasn't quite sure. I thought... I don't know. JEONGHAN and WONWOO didn't really share any scenes, at least not outright. I think there are a couple shots where they're like very briefly like in a shot together, but they didn't really share too many shots together until the very end. And that's a very powerful writing choice as well, because when WONWOO and JEONGHAN, hell, they're a subunit and they don't share any scenes, but when they do at the end, there's something very gripping about it. And that is one driven by really good writing. I don't often talk about writing in a K-pop music video because most K-pop videos are not that narrative driven. They are more about showcasing the idols in a flashy way. It's driven mostly by dance. The story is usually very loose in that way, and it's more simple. But here it's a little bit more cerebral. So when JEONGHAN and WONWOO do share that scene at the end, I can't take my eyes off of it. I was watching with sort of bated breath. It was very gripping. It was very gripping, but it seems like JEONGHAN is maybe... Okay, so here's like my first impression of like watching the music video, what the story is. maybe Chonghan is sort of an insomniac, or he's not able to sleep, and it seems like he's pursuing Wonwoo, who Wonwoo seems like some kind of phantom or a deity of some kind of dreams. And the opening with like the rumors that are sort of swirling around of this man who can take you to your happy place. And JEONGHAN starts off the song with lyrics like I think I can't quite remember the exact wording, but it was something like trying to suppress his feelings because maybe they're missing someone, sort of maybe in a scenario of like a breakup, and they can't stop thinking about somebody. And there's a lot of these shots of JEONGHAN just in a solitary place, eating like this soup, and it's like almost as if he can't sleep. And even with that ending too, I think that sort of surmises like he was chasing Wonwoo, this person who's rumored to basically be able to not only put you to sleep, but he visits you in your dreams, and take you to like a happy place. And I think it's illustrated by the shot where he touches like the older man, and then it does this rolling shot of all these people dancing, and then it cuts to JEONGHAN being there as well. And JEONGHAN maybe sort of finds, or within his dreams, is sort of entering this sort of dream realm, looking for Wonwoo, entering other people's dreams to look for Wonwoo to ultimately put him to sleep or take him to a place where he can actually find peace, mentally find peace. And then JEONGHAN sheds like a single tear at the end. That's like my first impression of like watching the music video, what the story is. We'll watch it again, and we'll see. These shots are so crazy. I just realized that little cartoon lemon is what appears throughout the music video. Oh God, his voice. You know, the sands feel like they illustrate. Oh my God, is Wonwoo supposed to be like the Sandman who puts you to sleep? That might be what the sand indicates. By the way, one of the coolest things that they do in this music video is the way they play with like the flickered lighting, whether it's like the buildings that he enters or the various city, like the building lights turning on and off. I don't know if it's CG or if it's half practical, because you see sparks going off in some of like the different city areas, but there's that one sweeping Wonwoo shot towards the end where there's like all these rolling lights and then the building lights turning on and off. One of the coolest parts of the video. Oof. I love that. Oh, that will. A dream that bloomed. A dream that bloomed. A dream that bloomed in the night's embrace. Interesting. Yeah, it's like he can't really go to sleep, can't fully rest. This brutal love, it's a pain that digs deep. The more dangerous it is, the happier I am.
어젯밤 꿈속에 나타나 어젯밤 꿈속에 노래를 감미롭게도 때로는 뜨겁게 조심스레
I thought it would be heavier and bass driven, and it is, I realize, during this part, during the pre-chorus, and then they immediately contrast that in the chorus by going like heavier, lower, and then immediately swooping up. I think that's really, 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 really sexy.
너의 문 두드려 어젯밤
Those shots are the way they cut on beat of the various just the door shots. Those still shots really make the video feel way more artistic, driven by a much more artistic vision than just making a music video. Definitely much more film-like in that way. Wow. Oh wow, she also shed a tear, just like JEONGHAN at the end. This is the girl in the convenience store right there. That's the girl in the convenience store that WONWOO touches.
어젯밤 꿈속에 꾸었던 따라가
I don't understand this part.
내 사람들이 밤엔 전혀 관심 없어 너 없으니까 이 도시 위로 차가움에 마음만이 가득하니까 넉세 넉스 꿈에 담을 넘어서 찾을 거야 넉세 넉스 이 밤을 하는 채 찾을 거야 넉세 넉스
A lot of imagery of clocks there. Okay, so this was one of the shots where I thought WONWOO and JEONGHAN share a brief moment. They do. It feels like so WONWOO is the one that shows up first. He gives this man like takes him to a good dream. But then it feels like when JEONGHAN comes in, there was something a little insidious about his acting. Like he's almost doing something bad. And I wonder if JEONGHAN is almost maybe out of spite. Maybe he's like the negative version of WONWOO. Feels like he's kind of taking that away from them. This man, he drops his head. He's surrounded by sand. And like even this shot of like this lemon, like this kind of like voyeuristic shot of this lemon, like, I don't know, sort of spying on him. But then WONWOO enters the scene again. And then the man's taken back to like sort of this good, happy dream. And then WONWOO's blocking. He is standing where JEONGHAN was just standing. And it feels like, oh, maybe that scene previously where JEONGHAN is the bed sheet, the people with the bed sheets. I wonder if that's symbolic of just like, if they're in like some kind of a dream world, touching the bed sheet is like, those are the people that are sleeping. That's what they look like in some ways. And if he touches them, he'll like, I don't know, send them towards a bad dream or take them out of a happy dream or whatnot. And that shot of WONWOO sort of entering the frame made JEONGHAN leave, like he faded into sand. And then in this shot as well, WONWOO appears and then JEONGHAN is gone. And then WONWOO retakes this guy into a good dream. So is WONWOO chasing JEONGHAN actually? Because like WONWOO never, so now WONWOO is going through these doors. And I wonder if it's like WONWOO has this shot right here is like WONWOO discovering what JEONGHAN is doing. And so these doors is only what JEONGHAN was going through. And now WONWOO is going through them, maybe chasing after JEONGHAN. And this interior scene right here is also where JEONGHAN was. WONWOO had not been here before. And maybe he's now chasing after JEONGHAN. I think the plates of like the different soups are symbolic of like the many nights that Chonghan can't sleep or can't find peace. God, I love those edits. And just like the destruction and the chaos. God, these shots. Wow, look at that. Look at this wide shot of WONWOO. Wow, look at that.
그건 너란다는 사람과 우리라는 추억 하나뿐 기나긴 꿈속에서 오늘 밤도 헤매고 있어
God, what a hauntingly beautiful shot. I love especially how it feels like things are opening up, and for the final course, the aspect ratio starts widening, and then he puts everyone to sleep. And WONWOO finally finds Chonghan. Yeah, even the subtlety of the shifting of the eyes, it feels more like Chonghan has... That feels like he's noticing WONWOO, like Chonghan's been caught. And sort of surrendering in this moment to WONWOO. It's almost like if WONWOO takes you towards a good dream, Chonghan is the sort of nightmare version of it. Maybe because Chonghan is so tortured or in pain, he's kind of putting other people through it, and then WONWOO is able to the most subtle of moments right there. Actually, I rewound at the wrong moment. Right there, subtle moments, a tear right there. And like this scene right here illustrates that Chonghan's having like sort of a peaceful morning, has found peace within this morning. Given the fact that Chonghan is also wearing black mostly throughout this video. There's white right here, but then he's wearing black mostly. And then at the end, he's wearing white again. Sort of maybe things have been resolved. He's found peace. He feels a little lighter. Oh my God, that was amazing. Oh my God. I'm really hoping that this single has some B-sides, but guys, let me know, what did you think of 어젯밤 by Chonghan x WONWOO? I loved it. Would love to know your thoughts. What do you think of the song, the music video? Thanks for watching.